As I prepare to say farewell to the Brasov region, I made a quick stop at this Templar Orthodox church near Bran Castle. Built in the 1300s, this church is a hidden gem that showcases stunning medieval architecture and a rich history tied to the Knights Templar. Our next stop will be Transfăgărășan, the Sibiu's old town, and finally, our journey to Sighisoara, the birthplace of Vlad Dracula.
Look at the view of this mountain, man. Beautiful. Man, it feels like Holy King season right here, Romania. Well, look at the wind. I cannot even fly the drone here because the wind is really strong. But look at here.
The Transfăgărășan, often hailed as one of the most scenic roads in the world, has a fascinating history rooted in Romania's tumultuous past. Constructed during the communist regime under Nicolae Ceausescu, the road was built between 1970 and 1974, primarily for military purposes. In the late 1960s, Romania was under Ceausescu's authoritarian rule. Tensions were high in Eastern Europe, especially with the threat of Soviet expansion. The Romanian government sought to assert its independence and strengthen national defense capabilities. The Făgăraș Mountains, which rise sharply in the center of the country, were seen as a strategic point for military operations. Ceausescu envisioned a road that would connect Transylvania and Wallachia, not only for military logistics, but also to boost tourism and facilitate economic development. This ambitious project aimed to open up remote areas and improve access to the rich natural resources of the region. Building the Transfăgărășan was no small feat. Workers faced formidable challenges, including harsh weather conditions, treacherous terrain, and the need to blast through solid rock. Approximately 6,000 soldiers and laborers were mobilized for the task, working tirelessly in dangerous conditions. The road was designed to stretch over 90 kilometers, 56 miles, and reach elevations of over 2,000 meters, 6,600 feet, at its highest point. The road was officially inaugurated in 1974, and while it served its intended military purpose, it quickly became a symbol of Ceausescu's regime. The stunning landscapes it traverses, from glacial lakes to steep mountain passes, attracted tourists, showcasing Romania's natural beauty. However, it also stood as a reminder of the sacrifices made during its construction, with many workers enduring harsh conditions for minimal compensation. Today, the Transfăgărășan is celebrated not just for its dramatic vistas, but also as a significant achievement in engineering. It has become a favorite among tourists and driving enthusiasts, often featured in travel documentaries and automotive shows. Despite its military origins, the road now embodies adventure, freedom, and the breathtaking beauty of Romania. In essence, the Transfăgărășan is a testament to human determination and resilience, built in a time of political strife, but now enjoyed by all who seek to experience the wonders of the Carpathian Mountains.
That's the best spot right here to take a photo, make a video. So don't go try to go all the way out to the end because you're not gonna see nothing. That's the end right here. See? One more curve up there. There is no viewpoint. That's the viewpoint right here. That's the best one. You can see the whole thing right here.
As you drive through the breathtaking Transfăgărășan, the landscape comes alive with wildlife. I encountered a mix of local dogs breeds roaming around the mountains. Many of these dogs were Carpathian Shepherd Dog. These dogs are well adapted to the mountainous terrain and are known for their guarding instincts. They often protect livestock, especially sheep, and have a strong, sturdy build.
Look there, he looks like a wolf. Look there. Hey buddy, you wanna get?
I also found sheep dotting the lush green pastures and shepherds tending to their flocks. If you venture further into the wild, stay alert and keep your eyes peeled for bears. The Carpathians are home to a significant population of brown bears, and while they generally avoid humans, a rare glimpse of one foraging in the distance can be an exhilarating experience.
That's the time they like to come out.
Hey, buddy. Hi.
Sibiu, during the medieval times, it once was called Hermanstedt. Yes, that's how pronounced. That's how Sibiu was called before.
Sibiu, located in Transylvania, was founded in the 12th century by Saxon settlers and quickly became a vital cultural and economic center. In the Middle Ages, Sibiu served as the capital of Transylvania, boasting impressive fortifications and vibrant trade. The region flourished under Austro-Hungarian influence in the 19th century. Today, Sibiu is recognized for its well-preserved medieval architecture and is a key part of Transylvania's rich cultural tapestry.
Historical buildings, man. They are about 300, 500 years old.
The Holy Trinity Roman Catholic Church. The Holy Trinity Roman Catholic Church in Sibiu has a rich history that reflects the city's cultural and religious evolution. Construction began in 1733 and was completed in 1787 under the design of architect Johann Martin Tretter. It was built to serve the growing Catholic community in Sibiu, particularly among the local German-speaking population. The church was constructed on the site of an earlier wooden church and showcases a beautiful Baroque style, characterized by its ornate decorations and frescoes. The interior features a striking altar and a dome that enhances its grandeur. Brukenthal Palace. Built in the 18th century, it was commissioned by Samuel von Brukenthal, the first governor of Transylvania.
That's the city hall. Look there.
Sibiu has an area of about 123 square kilometers, 47 square miles. As of 2024, the population of Sibiu is estimated to be around 150,000 residents. The primary language spoken is Romanian. However, due to its diverse history and population, you may also hear Hungarian and German, especially among older residents and in certain communities. English is increasingly spoken, particularly among younger people and in tourist areas.
There's another church. My goodness, it's beautiful. This church is beautiful.
The Evangelical Cathedral. An important fact about Sibiu's Evangelical Cathedral is that it is the largest Gothic church in Transylvania. In the 12th century, the site originally hosted a Romanesque church built by the Saxon settlers in Transylvania. In the 14th century, the church was expanded and transformed into a Gothic structure, reflecting the architectural styles of the time. In the 16th century, during the Protestant Reformation, the cathedral became a significant center for the Evangelical Church of Augustine confession. This shift played a crucial role in the religious landscape of Transylvania. The cathedral features a three-nave layout, with pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and intricate stonework typical of Gothic architecture. The prominent bell tower, standing at 73 meters, was completed in the late 15th century. It remains one of Sibiu's tallest structures and offers panoramic views of the city. Casa Calfaler, or the House of the Craftsman. It is a historic building built in the late medieval period. It served as a meeting place for local craftsmen and guilds.
Casa Calfaler. Number 3.
Sibiu's Old Town has intriguing features below ground. The city has a network of cellars and tunnels that date back to the medieval period, often used for storage, defense, and sometimes as escape routes during times of siege. Some of these subterranean spaces can be explored through guided tours.
Alright, we're gonna go straight ahead here. See how far we can go. We're only exploring the old town area here in Sibiu. I guess that's the end of.
Sibiu faced several invasions, particularly from the Ottoman Empire. The most significant was when the city was besieged by Ottoman forces in 1438, but ultimately was not captured. This event marked the start of heightened Ottoman influence in the region. In the 1460s, Vlad Dracula launched campaigns against the Ottoman expansion, aiming to protect Transylvania and its cities.
Okay, that's the bridge right here.
The Bridge of Lies. Built in 1859, it was one of the first iron bridges in Romania and connects the old town with surrounding areas. The name Bridge of Lies comes from a popular legend that states the bridge would collapse if someone lied while standing on it.
One side. Nice little medieval old town.
Piața Mare, small square. It is one of the oldest parts of the city with a history that dates back to the 14th century.
I'm sure
It has served as a commercial and social hub throughout its history.
Casa Artelo.
The Eyes of Sibiu.
Look at something very interesting. See their roof? See all these little holes? Looks like eyes. Almost every roof. Jamaica. And I guess the sugar, the cinnamon. So
The Council Tower. The tower was built in the 13th century, originally part of the fortifications of the medieval city. It served as a watchtower and a place for the city's council to meet. It stands approximately 47 meters tall, and it offers panoramic views of the city and surrounding landscape. The council tower is one of the few structures that has survived the numerous fires and wars that have impacted Sibiu throughout its history.
it was built between 1224 and 1241. It's like a torture room. Oh, that's the original wall. That's the original wall from the tower. From the 13th century. Man, ain't no joke. All these medieval towns, I'm telling you. Are we done yet? One more. I gotta be like at least 200 steps here or more.
No Silvera. The council tower has approximately a total of 130 steps.
That's old Sibiu in 1650.
You see, most of the times you see those things right there. Looks like an eyes. That's the medieval remain wall.
The medieval fortification wall. The fortification wall originally extended around 3 kilometers and included several towers and bastions designed for defense against invasions. Today, as you see, only a portion of the original wall remains, along with a few towers.
You step here outside, you are in a modern town, see? Completely different, man. Look there. That's another town right here. Behind this wall right here, that's the old Sibiu.
Let this be a warning to all of our enemies. I'll bend my knee for no one.
Finally, my final stop in Transylvania, Sighisoara, the medieval fortified city of UNESCO World Heritage Site and the birthplace of Vlad Dracula.
The entrance for the citadel of Dracula.
Sighisoara restricts vehicle access in the Old Town, primarily to preserve its historical integrity, medieval architecture, and cobblestone streets from wear and tear. Only residents and authorized vehicles can access certain areas inside the medieval zone.
Guess that's it. Everybody here. Man, you have to watch your head. Some antique stuff here.
As of 2024, Sighisoara's population is about 28,000 residents, with many residents involved in tourism, craftwork, and agriculture. The city has an area of approximately 10.5 square kilometers.
You look for a ticket, you have to come right here and buy. A cidade de Dracula. Vamos explorar aqui agora. Ver os lugares mais interessantes aqui de Sighisoara.
The area around Sighisoara was originally inhabited by the Dacians, an ancient people living in what is now Romania. After the Roman conquest in the early 2nd century AD, the region became part of the Roman Empire, which left a mark on the local culture and infrastructure. Sighisoara was officially founded in the 12th century, when Saxon settlers were invited by the Hungarian king to defend the region from invasions. The stairs of Sighisoara, known as Skara Shkolaralur. This wooden staircase has 175 steps that connects the lower part to the hilltop of the city. It was originally built in the 17th century for students making their way to the school located on the hill. Schola Seminarium. This is a historic school established in the 16th century for the Saxon community. The Joseph Haltrick building. It was originally a school, now serves as a cultural and an educational center. St. Nicholas Hill Lutheran Church, also known as Basilica of Sighisoara. This Protestant church was built in the 18th century.
This is Basilica of Sighisoara. So many places right here. Check the tower now. See, the roads are very narrow. No cars can come this way. The farther you go is right down the main square, which is very small. I don't know how people live here with cars. They might park the car somewhere else. It's a very cute little town. That's the tower, Sighisoara.
The Tower of Sighisoara, also known as the Clock Tower, dates back to the 14th century and served as a defensive structure and a clock tower for the city. The tower stands about 64 meters tall and features a distinctive clock with wooden figurines that move at the hour.
I'm not planning to go over there, man. No, it's too much.
As you see, Silvera sounds tired, but any visitors can climb to the top for stunning views of the old town and the surrounding area. The tower is part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Sighisoara. Sighisoara's establishment as a fortress was greatly influenced by its strategic hilltop location. The height of the hill made it difficult for attackers to approach unnoticed, providing a natural barrier against invasions. Inside the fortress, churches and schools were established.
Leaves a residence.
The yellow building on the right next to the clock tower is the Tailors' Guild House, Casa Sfadului. It dates back to the 17th century and was once the meeting place for the local Tailors' Guild. Today, the Tailors' Guild House often hosts exhibitions and cultural events. In 1431, a legend was born inside this city, Vlad Tepes, known as Vlad Dracula. The title Dracula comes from his father's name, Vlad II Dracul, where Dracul means dragon in Romanian, derived from the Latin Draco. Vlad II Dracul was inducted into the Order of the Dragon, a chivalric order founded to defend Christianity in Eastern Europe. This association with the dragon symbol led to his son Vlad III being called Dracula. Vlad had two brothers, Radu and Mircea. Radu was an ally of the Ottomans and a rival to Vlad, and Mircea was killed by the Ottomans in 1447, along with their father, Vlad II Dracul. This event significantly impacted Vlad III, as it intensified the conflict between him and the Ottomans. In the 15th century, Europe was a tumultuous place marked by warfare. The Ottoman Empire was expanding into Eastern Europe, posing a significant threat to Christian kingdoms. Brutal methods were employed by rulers to assert dominance and instill fear, and executions were public spectacles meant to serve as warnings. The impalement method of execution was not unheard of. Vlad's use of impalement was a clear message to his adversaries about the consequences of defiance. Vlad's commitment to protect Wallachia at all costs was a defining aspect of his reign.
That's the Dracula's house. Vlad was born right this yellow house right here. Now it is a restaurant. That's how they call the restaurant, Casa Vlad Dracula.
Vlad III was killed in December 1476 during a battle against the Ottoman Empire. He was attempting to reclaim his throne after being deposed. He launched a military campaign against the Ottomans, who were invading Wallachia. he encountered Ottoman forces near Bucharest. The exact circumstances of his death are somewhat unclear. Some historians suggest he was killed in battle, while others indicate he may have been betrayed by his own men. His body was reportedly buried in the Snagov Monastery, although the exact location of his grave remains a topic of speculation. As a result, Vlad's final resting place remains one of history's enduring mysteries, contributing to his enigmatic legacy. In the late 1990s, a local entrepreneur turned Vlad's house into a restaurant.
That's the living room. Aqui dentro da casa do vampiro, do famoso Dracula. Tô aqui no living room aqui, parte de baixo. Ele nasceu lá em cima, no quarto lá em cima. Bora entrar aqui no quarto do vampiro aqui.
Jamais perdu niciodată.